tonight. We're outdoors for this big main event.
All right.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. What a punch. Caught him with that power punch. Left punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
There's a counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that jab. Right. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost... And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And a counter left. You can't score with that uppercut. Lands with the right counter. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. And he misses with that jab. Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Well, there is no doubt. The bell rings and we start the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Beautiful counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. sit in a pocket when your punches are this slow? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
And he misses with the left uppercut. It's knockout or bust for... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Just misses with that big right hand. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Left counter was perfectly timed. Got out of the way of that right hook. The perfect counter lands. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Neither fighter willing to slow down.
This is a bang block. Oh, if you want violence, if you want blood, if you want a scrap, this is it. This is the picture you get in that dictionary.
They exchange punches. Talk about punches in bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Good counter right-handed kick. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Leaves a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, look.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. And he just missed with that left jab. We both know who the landing that left power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. We wanted action, and they are delivering.
You cannot ever compare anything to this. These guys really mean it. These guys must hate each other the way they're fighting.
Back to life now, starting to land some punches. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Good counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about it. Here we go in the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That left counter punch will score. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. These two are the perfect dance partners. He missed with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing that left counter punch. As bad as boxing just...
I'm telling you.
Round 7, here we go. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? He threw the hook, didn't land. Good left hand. Big left, but doesn't score with it. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that jab. Left counter scores. That one lands. What this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. counter right hand there. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Tried to score with a jab. Good left counter that lands. Nice job by him to block that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
And they figure out the combination to this safe. Perfect counter shot. Back and forth they go. They're both trying for a knockout. Not much time left in the round. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Power in those punches. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. And he fails to score with that left hook. Is this the beginning of... Do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Good counter punching. Boy, this next round is good. It's round 10. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. Missed him with that uppercut. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Good counter left hand there. Misses with that uppercut. Just misses with that uppercut. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. That counter shot lands. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. There's the bell for round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice counter shot. Neither man really defending themselves. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And they get out of the way of that left hand. Caution is being thrown. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.